Hey, the Dr. DDB, your elite MD. Winners win, and I am winning. So they like, okay, um, you went from RN to MD, but you didn't tell us how you did that. So I came back just to share with you some quick steps about, you know, doing things unorthodox in a RN program. And there's just 5 quick, easy steps I just wanted to tell you. So especially if you're a high school student or you're just starting out in your college career, one of the wonderful things that I think is most important if you can is that when you're young and you have time and you're not stressed so much about making ends meet, take classes. So go to your counselor, figure out what classes are needed for you to achieve your degree, and figure out how to maximize your time and take many classes early on, because you never know how life is going to change as you go through this journey. So if you're in high school, you can get into tech prep programs and you can start high school, start college while you're in high school. You can look at getting your associate's degree while you're in high school, especially if you start as early as 9th grade. But definitely 11th and 12th grade, try to increase your opportunity of taking, because most of the time we're taking like half-day classes and things like that anyway, especially if you're in honors classes, so forth and so on. Grab some college courses, AP courses that you can get credits for, things like that. Test out of them. Do your best to get credits early on. The second thing is manage your money. Okay, the reason why it's so important for you to figure out finances is school loans are excellent, but if you don't have to have them, then use them as a last resort. Thank God that nowadays more and more parents are preparing for their children to go to college. But if you're like me, that was not an area that I could lean on. My family didn't have money to provide for college, so I lived off of school loans to pay for my classes, but I used the minimum amount and I worked. So I got waitressing jobs and things like that because tips was based on how great of a job I did, and I like that theory. So that meant the better I did. Nowadays they automatically give y'all like 20%. Back in my day, we had to work for that 20%, 25 boy. But then you get regular customers who believe in your dream, and then they would bless you, so forth and so on. So get creative about area of income even while you're in college. The third thing I would say is when you talk to your counselor, know the path. And when you know the path, then you kind of know how close or far you are from that path and the beat of the path. So know exactly how long it's going to be, what's it going to take, and how you can shorten the time. And then the fourth thing I would say is there are people that are going to be better at certain things when you're around them. So if you're great at a certain part of the subject matter, then you go and teach others, and then that way you are trading off what you understand and know, and then other people are coming in. So study groups, sharing your knowledge, these things solidify content so you don't have to keep reviewing it, and this makes sure that you excel at what you can excel at, and what maybe you can't, you get help to making sure that you keep your grade point average high. And the reason why, this is my last thing, the reason why you want to keep your grade point average and volunteer and do extracurricular activities that are meaningful and serving communities is because nursing and even as an MD, you are serving communities. And the more that you're out there and you're doing this early on, high school, middle school, college, the more that you're volunteering and putting yourself out there to serve a community, the better, well-rounded person you would be. But also this looks extremely excellent on you getting into schools, whether or not it be nursing or med school. So hopefully these points were very helpful. I felt like after the last video, y'all like, yo, tell me what I gotta do. These are the things that I participate in. This is a little bit unorthodox. Other people are going to have other ways for you to do things. I just chimed this in so that you can know that everything doesn't have to be pristine, and it doesn't have to check off a person's box that does not have a history like you, but you do have to check off boxes. All right, so this is Dr. DDB. I hope you found these videos useful, and if you want to hear more and see more, stay tuned.